I thought what the 49ers were able to do with a rookie and that kind of limitations that come with that was impressive, because for some reason, whatever it is, Kyle Shanahan seemed to not call the game like he would for Jimmy, if that makes sense. And I know he was asked
Not at first.
after, not
Not
at
at
first.
first. I think he did more towards the second half when he felt like, and I think this is the thing that I felt about Lance. Like, we like Lance, right? He's athletic, but I don't think that he's at that Lamar Jackson level of athleticism where you can just blatantly use him as a runner.
Right.
I don't think the designed runs work that well for Trey Lance. I think that off schedule, he definitely can make some plays happen with his legs. You want to see some stuff like that. And in that respect, he might be a little more Josh Allen than he is Lamar Jackson, where, you know, he's going to take off and pick up some yardage if you don't account for him. But I don't think that he is so fast that you need to use him as a runner. And I feel like once Kyle settled down and stopped calling so many designed quarterback runs, that it actually helped Trey Lance settle down as a passer. Because, I mean, honestly, there were a couple of plays that even Lance in the first half made. I know there was a second level throw to Trent Sherfield on the sideline. There was the pass out of the backfield that he got, or I'm sorry, pass over to the sideline towards Brandon Ayuk. There were some plays that he made where he was able to break contain and get out and make some plays passing that weren't just, I think the designed runs stalled the offense, and I think it did it on more than one occasion. And Lance today carried 8 times for 31 yards. Not spectacular, right? He should be a quarterback first, and you should call the game that you call no matter what, and then just take those gifts on top of it. So use him as a quarterback that has the ability to extend plays, but not necessarily as a running quarterback. I don't think that that's necessarily his bread and butter.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. And I just think that for whatever reason, whether it's Kyle doesn't necessarily know how to call plays for somebody with Lance's skill set, or he just thinks that he can do more with his legs than he actually can do at this stage. But it was frustrating because it's like, man, we all saw that game where he started against Arizona, and we're, however many weeks later, and we're thinking, okay, surely Kyle Shanahan has learned a lot from that, and he's not going to call a similar game. And the first half was extremely similar. I'm glad he went away from that in the second half. And he was asked in his press conference after the game, did you open up the playbook more for Trey Lance? And he kind of said, well, I know what you're asking. It's not really like that. We don't really keep anything off. It's just what I felt gave us the best chance to win. But I don't know why he would think running Lance like the way he did gave them the best chance to win, when he definitely has a nice arm. And it was fantastic to see him push the ball down the field. I know Brandon Ayuk, he went deep for him and he didn't get it. He wasn't able to come up with it, but Ayuk was able to draw the flag, and that's what we do not get with Jimmy Garoppolo. He doesn't even throw the ball down the field to let the receiver attempt to draw the PI penalty. So that was really nice. Then obviously he had the nice long touchdown to Debo. I'm looking over Trey Lance's stats here: 16 for 23, 249, 2 touchdowns, an interception with a quarterback rating of 116. He was sacked once. What do you think was the most impressive from Lance today?
Just the fact that he didn't let that mistake hamper him in terms of trying to push, because he pushed the ball into some questionable spots multiple times. I know he got bailed out on that DPI against the Texans, that on that underthrown pass. But he pushes it. And the thing that we saw was that on that touchdown to Debo Samuel is he can push it outside of the numbers.
Yeah.
And that's something that we haven't been able to see. And, it seems weird, right? You get excited about a throw that most NFL quarterbacks can make, but when you look at how the 49ers do business with Jimmy Garoppolo, the fact that he doesn't, make those throws makes it, when it happens, it makes it more exciting. So the fact that he was able to overcome that mistake and kind of settle down and hang in there, that was, that was good to see out of Trey Lance.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think that I said it earlier, it's nice to at least give the receiver the opportunity to draw the PI, whereas we don't really see that with Jimmy Garoppolo. It's just kind of these dink and dunks underneath. Sure, maybe something 10 to 15 yards down the field, but as far as 25 plus, we're not going to get that. And it's nice because it opens up an entirely new option for the offense. And we see teams do it repeatedly against the 49ers defense because they know more often than not, Norman or Thomas, whoever is back there, is going to commit pass interference like we saw today. So it is what it is.